This bulletin is brought to you by Good Morning Vihalia. Enjoy the warmth and indulge in the deliciousness.
Good morning, good morning.
Good evening, I'm Mr. Michael and these are today's headlines. Prime Minister Dr Mahathir Mohamad was in Port Dickson last night where he campaigned for his old friend ANWAR IBRAHIM, who is contesting in the by-election.
Ini adalah kali pertama saya berucap satu pentas dengan sahabat lama saya, Tun Mahathir. Setelah 20 tahun saya bersyukur kepada Allah SWT. Saya Tun nak ucap penghargaan pribadi atas kesediaan Tun. Saya tahu bila saya tanya Tun tak datang, dia kata no, you tahu sebagai Perdana Menteri tak pernah dia datang dalam kempen by election.
Who would have guessed that ANWAR would be saying these things about the man who sacked him 20 years ago? But last night just further proves that they have put their past behind them, as ANWAR held Mahathir's hand and raised it high when he was introduced at the ceramah. Even in his speech, ANWAR had nothing but love for his former boss.
Kamu sekarang, saya jawab, dalam keadaan sekarang lebih baik Tun Mahathir pimpin negara Malaysia. Saya sebut ini dengan ikhlas, with all humility. I know him. I love him as a father and as a leader. I fought against him, and now I accept he is the best man to lead Malaysia.
During Mahathir's turn to address the crowd, he said Pakatan Harapan was able to defeat BN after a 60-year rule because its leaders managed to set aside their past differences and join forces for the sake of the nation. Also during the ceramah, Dr Mahathir was trying to explain to the crowd how hard the government was working to rehabilitate the nation's finances. So he had a few words of encouragement for Finance Minister Lim Guan Eng.
Soal keuangan kita serah kepada Lim Guan Eng. Sebab pasal dia daripada defisit Pulau Pinang, dia dapat lani surplus Pulau Pinang. Saya harap kita pun dapat surplus juga tak lama lagi. Kalau dia tak berjaya, saya terima dia.
I really don't know how Dr Mahathir does it. So after campaigning in Port Dickson last night, he was back in Kuala Lumpur to attend the Malaysia A New Dawn Forum this morning. There he told investors that Malaysia will be able to reclaim its Asian tiger status among the region's developing countries.
I'm quite sure that this country will grow and grow to become yet another tiger. It's not the title that is important.
During the forum, Finance Minister Lim Guan Eng shared how long it'll take the government to resolve its fiscal issues caused by the nation's staggering debt.
In the interest of transparency, fiscal consolidation will not be achieved easily, and we must be willing to expect some pain and even offer some sacrifice. We will need at least around 3 years to resolve the fiscal issues caused by the 1 trillion ringgit debt and the 35 billion GST and income tax refunds. And we believe that institutional reforms will allow the Malaysian economy and investors to see clarity, certainty and confidence in the system.
So what is former Premier Najib Abdul Razak up to now? Glad you ask. He's been concerned about the sharp drop in tourism from China, which he attributes to Pakatan Harapan's attacks on Chinese investments. On Facebook, Najib cited media reports that tourists from China to Malaysia have dropped as much as 35% for the first time. Before this, the former Premier said the number of tourists from China increased every year. Speaking about tourism, usually before I go on a holiday, there are a couple of websites I visit to make plans and all that. I'm sure you do the same, but which website do you check if you want to go to Port Dickson? Independent candidate Muhammad Saiful Bukhari may have an answer to that question. He just launched a website called explorepd.com. According to him, the Explore PD website is meant to be a one-stop center for tourists in Port Dickson. Are you a fan of cosmetic products? Well, listen up. This could save your life. The Health Ministry's National Pharmaceutical Regulatory Agency is urging the public to refrain from buying and using 14 cosmetic products which have found to contain scheduled poisons. So pay attention to this list. Consumers are advised to stop using these products and seek further advice from healthcare professionals if you experience any unpleasant side effects.
Malaysia's first multi-grains brand. The champion is Good Morning.
And that is all from me today. For more stories, go to KiniTV.com. Please subscribe and share this video. I'm Prasad Michael. Thank you for watching.